Greetings! Well, the slime doctor is in. Let's begin with Cube. Oh, wait, I'm not there. Well, that was embarrassing. Ooh, wow. That was not the way I wanted to start that off. Anyway, gonna be doing this. Still sort of relatively setting up, but sticking to schedule is important. I want you all to know that I love each and every single one of you, as much as a gelatinous cube can, actually. Ooh, I don't know. I think my hugs would be dangerous at that point, because the whole gelatinous thing. I'm probably thinking too much. I'm probably thinking about it too much right now. Anywho, yeah, back to normal mode. Humanoid mode. It's always better. It's better. Yeah. Cool. All right. Okay. Oh wait, that's right. I need to get this accordingly. What am I doing? Brain fog. Or I got slime brains. Yeah. That's open. That's doing good. Let's. Oh, right. One minor test on my side of things. Just really just want to test that out. Does it show on my. Huh. That's concerning. I mean, I haven't changed anything before. Let's just undo that. Huh. Someone in chat do a thing? I'm trying to see if something like pops up. It's like, huh? That's weird. Why is nothing popping up? Oh, that's a problem. I'm gonna move on to the next. I'm just gonna get that out of the way right now. Wow, that's so weird. Why? I don't know. Does it work now? Because I kind of really want chat to work. Oh, LC, thank you for the hello thing. I didn't know if you were still here or not. Does it appear? Because it's like I'm getting it, but I. That's weird. That's weird. Huh. I guess it's the whole switching something to YouTube, maybe. That's what's been doing this. It's its own thing. Not like I'm hiding the chat box or anything. Huh. That's weird. I'm gonna just try a few more tests and that's about it. I don't know, God damn it, what the hell? Huh. Huh. Okay, whatever happens with that, happens with that. Huh. Oh, that's unsettling right now. Fraud. Not like I'm trying to hide the chat or anything like that. Did I mess something up? No, it couldn't be. I did this. Hmm. Well, I'm trying to keep my stress levels down. Stress levels down? Okay, well, I guess my chat just ain't working like that. Though I can still see. I do see them on my OBS, but for some reason it's not popping. I gotta fix that now. This is what happens when you stream on a different platform. Bummer. Anyway, fortunately for me, I will not be having such problems of dealing with it. No offense, LC. You've been very nice about this so far. Oh boy. Oh wait, maybe it's because one of them is using Twitch. These are Twitch settings. Maybe. Crud! I screwed that up. Screwed the pooch up on that one. Oh well. And not much that can be done at this point. Okay. I think that's it. Enough of that. And enough of that. Just gonna get into it. Just gonna get into it. Forget about it. Just going to need to get into it at this point. Time's up. Let's do it. I just have to be a little bit more observant now. Oof. And good gravy. Anyway. Are stress and low hormones keeping you from living your best life? Well, oh wait. Record. Almost forgot that. That's actually very important. Almost as important as chat. Again, sorry. Welcome to tonight's presentation. Educational, I add. So, are stress and low hormones keeping you from living your best life? Spoiler warning, the answer is yes. And no, it's not because you're lazy or anything of that nature. It's well, it's because modern life has basically turned us all into underslept, overcaffeinated zombies with broken hormone factories. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, that sounds like the modern world right now. So, on that note, grab yourself a beverage of choice. Preferably not some sort of energy drink or, caffeine, especially if it's late at night like this. I don't advocate for that. I advocate for good water from glass bottles without microplastics. Then again, that's just my trend that I'm in. And on that note, let's figure out how to stop living like stressed out potato sacks. Oh, aren't we all just sacks of potatoes at this point? Good, that's recording. I'll get that later. Modern life, where your coffee's stronger than your will to live. And self-care means buying overpriced scented candles while ignoring your collapsing hormones. Well, let's see how that's going for us these days, you know? The doctor's in. Let's begin. Well, I'm gonna try that one more time. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to try that because it's an opening line, opening act, as it were. Modern life, where your coffee's stronger than your will to live, and self-care means buying overpriced scented candles while ignoring your collapsing hormones. Let's see how that's going for us, shall we? The doctor's in. Let's begin. Brilliant. Put it on a shirt. Okay. All right. A little bit more serious now. Being serious. And on that serious note, let's be honest. Most people these days feel exhausted. Like, you drag yourself through... I'm going to stop something for a second. Anyway, sorry about that. Something was making noise. Woo! No stress here. Anyway, the hidden fatigue epidemic. Let's be serious, and on that serious note, let's be honest as well. Most people these days feel exhausted. Like, you drag yourself through the day. You feel foggy, groggy, unmotivated, maybe even a little bit guilty about it. Am I right? And what do we usually do? Well, we tell ourselves, ugh, I'm just being lazy, or I need to try harder. And, well, here's the truth. This isn't just about willpower or discipline. A lot of what you're feeling is biological. Your stress levels and hormones are working against you. Chronic stress changes how your body and brain function. It messes with the systems that are supposed to give you energy, focus, and most importantly, drive. So, if you're feeling off, that's not exactly a character flaw. It's your biology that's just out of balance. You know, if this sounds familiar, type in, "Yup, that's me," in the chat or comments, and let's see how many of us are actually dealing with this kind of problem. I'm curious about that. Well, think about our daily life for a second. We're glued to screens, we're grinding at work, we're worrying about bills, relationships, and the future, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Boom! Or, slime rains down and it's a glorious day. The point is, we have almost no real downtime. And because of that, our bodies are engaged in stress mode, overdrive, or, stress mode, to simplify it. That's where cortisol comes in, which is your main stress hormone. In small bursts, cortisol's great. It helps you wake up, stay sharp, handle emergencies, but when your stress is nonstop, cortisol stays high, and that's when the problems start. Your sleep quality tanks, just absolutely tanks. Your energy crashes. Well, crashing, crashing, screaming, it's on fire, let's be real. Your motivation dries up, and worst of all, that constant high cortisol messes with your sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen, which are the ones that give you strength, mood stability, and that inner fire. So really, it's not just that modern life is stressful, it's that we weren't built to live in permanent stress mode. Our biology was designed for short bursts of stress, followed by rest. Of course, nowadays, that's something we're not getting enough of. This is where it gets messy. Chronic stress raises cortisol. High cortisol suppresses your sex hormones. Lowers testosterone, lowers estrogen. Leads to you feeling more tired. You lose muscle, you gain fat, especially around the belly. Your mood dips, you feel less of yourself, and here's the kicker. When you feel terrible, you get even more stressed. And the cycle keeps on a-spinning. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Stress toxic rolling. It's so green and glowing. We'll die. So, if you've ever wondered why you can't just snap out of this stress cycle, well, this is why. It's not just in your head, it's your hormones. It's in your hormones. What we're seeing is that burnout. What we're actually seeing here is that burnout isn't just emotional, it's chemical. And if we want to fix it, we have to go deeper than just telling ourselves to try hard. We have to do more than just telling ourselves to try harder and power through. We have to break the stress cycle. Which is totally doable, by the way. More on that later. Whoops, going back. Questions, comments. I'm just going to take a brief water break because, hydration. Say that went down the wrong pipe, but being a jelly, what kind of pipe would I actually have at this point? It's non-existent. technically, I'm kind of just like putting the bottle into my brain, just side of my head and drinking it like that. No mouth, which is deliberate. Though I should probably have a mouth, because I have the strongest urge to scream. But I do not have a mouth to do so. Yes, I'm using telepathy right now. This is how I am speaking to you. Anyway, alright, no questions? Very good. We shall move on. Okay, cool. I like this one. Let's talk about cortisol. Nature's way of saying, congrats! You're being slowly marinated in stress sauce. Stress sauce. That sounds delicious. The doctor's in. Let's begin. I like having fun like that. All right. Let's give cortisol some credit first. It's not the villain 100% of the time. Cortisol is what helps you wake up in the morning, gives you the focus to solve problems, to respond to emergencies, and without it, we'd be pretty much useless in a crisis. Oh, in that burning building, everything is not fine. The thing is, cortisol was designed for short-term use, not the 24/7 stress fest that modern life has become. When cortisol stays high day after day after day, oy vey, well, that's when it starts screwing up your body. It suppresses your testosterone or estrogen production. It messes with your thyroid, so your metabolism slows down. It weakens your immune system, and it tells your body to store some belly fat for that never-ending emergency you find yourself in. Terrific, am I right? Who doesn't love some belly fat? Oof. So, basically, if you feel like your body's been stuck in this emergency mode for, I don't know, years, please type stuck in the chat or comments. Make you bet you're not alone. I know I'm not. I know I'm there. Okay, cool. Here's where the science gets really interesting. And kind of brutal. We like brutal. Kinda. High cortisol shuts down what's called your HBG axis. That's the system that runs your sex hormones. Testosterone, estrogen, all that good stuff right there. When that system's suppressed, your body does not bother making the stuff that gives you energy, strength, or your libido. As you get bigger, as you got bigger problems to worry about, like imaginary saber-toothed tigers or all those work emails and due dates you have coming up. Ooh. Yeah, when it gets into those triple digits, yeah, I stress. You don't want to be in triple digits, I'll tell you that much. And the result of, well, all of this stress is that it results in you feeling tired, you lose interest in sex, you lose muscle, you gain fat, you feel emotionally flat or irritable, sometimes both. So, basically, you feel like a zombie. So, when you think about it, it's not just stress making you feel bad, it's stress breaking the system that's supposed to keep you feeling good. I do. Oh, how I enjoy some good chaos here and there. Within the boundaries of my cube. Who doesn't love some chaos that's contained? Yeah, okay. And here's the really unfair part. Ugh, that belly fat, that miserable belly fat. That belly fat that builds up from the chronic stress, it doesn't just sit there quietly. Oh, no, it does not. Visceral fat actually turns testosterone into estrogen. So men, you're getting hit twice. Your testosterone's being suppressed, and your fat's converting what little you have into estrogen. Isn't that wonderful? No, it's not. It's not wonderful. Pick up on my sarcasm, damn it. And as for women, the same stress-related fat gain can destabilize estrogen levels, making mood swings, fatigue, and weight issues even worse. So, in reality, you're not failing your body exactly. Your body is simply reacting to the signals it's getting. And stress is sending the wrong kind of signals. Oh boy. Over and over and over again. No, definitely not good. The thing is, the more we understand this, the more we can stop blaming ourselves and start focusing on what actually fixes the problem. You know, lowering that cortisol, breaking the cycle, and rebuilding ourselves from the inside out. With that said, questions, comments, concerns, your own personal thoughts. While I drink some water, you think of a few things here and there. Good. Good, 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 good. Anywho, alright, I guess that just about does it. It's always good to get this out of the way. I should probably do a Lego thing later. I should. I do like Legos. I gotta get a camera though. Chatting. Anyway, next on the list of things. Why am I laughing at this part now? Pretty good actually. Alright. Testosterone. It's not just for gym bros and action heroes. Let's see why it matters even if you don't bench press cars for fun. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because it's fun. The doctor is in, let's begin. Alright. Alright, okay, alright. When most people hear testosterone, they think muscles, beards, maybe gym bros yelling, "Let's go!" at the squat rack. But testosterone is so much more than that. Testosterone is your biological fuel for purpose. It gives you drive, confidence, resilience, that inner fire that says, "I've got this. No one can stop me now." It boosts dopamine, which is your motivation chemical. It helps you focus on goals and actually enjoy the reward when you reach them. It keeps your bones strong, your heart healthy, and your muscles working. So it's not just about looking strong, it's about feeling alive because, well, we like being alive. We love being alive. Oh, we love being alive. At least I do anyway. If you haven't noticed, I do love myself a lot. Well, at least that's what I tell myself in the mirror every morning. It helps with confidence. And probably ego too, but let's not get into that right now. Ego's for another day. Oof. So, what happens when testosterone starts to tank? Well, you feel tired even after sleeping 8 hours. Brain fog creeps in, so you can't focus like you used to. Your mood dips. You might feel flat, anxious, or irritable. Muscle disappears while belly fat shows up unexpected, completely uninvited. And, of course, sex drive drops, lowered libido, and recovery after exercise, well, that slows down too. Whew. So, if any of this feels familiar, it's not because you're getting old too soon. It's probably because your body is missing that key fuel, and without that key fuel, I guess you can feel like you're just coasting through life instead of taking charge and driving through it. Oh boy. Oof. Alright, so here's where it gets wild, and honestly, kind of scary. Studies show that testosterone levels in men today are about 20 to 30% lower than in men just a generation ago. A man in his 20s now, well, his testosterone might be lower than a man twice his age from the 1980s. Why, you may ask? Well, it could be because we as men are moving less, as in less lifting, sprinting, you know, we're eating more processed foods that mess with hormones. Stay away from that ultra processed junk. Seriously. We're also surrounded by more endocrine disrupting chemicals that mimic estrogen and block testosterone, that are found in microplastics and phthalates, which they themselves are found in personal care products. And yeah, there's also a cultural piece in all this. One that's harder to measure, but it's just as real. Serious. In the past, men were encouraged, even expected, to take risks, to pursue mastery, to lead, to build, to protect, to compete. These activities are biological triggers that naturally support and elevate testosterone production. These activities are biological triggers that naturally support and elevate testosterone production. But, uh, but, over the last few decades, a shift has happened. There's less emphasis on mission driven living, doing hard things with purpose. Masculine traits like confidence, assertiveness, and independence are sometimes labeled as toxic, instead of being channeled and refined as it should. Social messaging often encourages men to just blend in, be more agreeable, submit, and avoid risks. It's encouraging men to be something that they are not, something that goes against their biology and purpose. Now, this isn't about being macho or aggressive. It's about how testosterone thrives when the body and mind are engaged with life, physically, socially, and psychologically. When men lack purpose, physical engagement, or any space to express healthy confidence and assertiveness, testosterone doesn't just drop, it collapses. And that becomes a feedback loop. Lower testosterone leads to less motivation, leads to less drive, leads to even lower testosterone. And that leads to even lower motivation and even lower drive, and so on and so on and so forth. So says me, Lou MD. So, yes, culture matters. Not because of politics or trends, but because it shapes what behavior men are encouraged to pursue. And those behaviors either fuel or suppress the biological systems that keep them healthy and motivated. So, if this is if so so if this hit home, please type the fire emoji in chat or the comments, and if you're comfortable, share what you think your biggest testosterone blocker might be. I bet others will most certainly relate. At the end of it all, this isn't just a personal problem we all have. It's a generational one. And that means fixing it isn't just about one person. It's about all of us reclaiming what makes us feel strong, motivated, and alive. And with that said, questions, comments, let me know while I grab a drink of water. Consistency is key. Is key. Well, alright, that's a lot of things right there. That's a lot of words. Don't do drugs, kids. Never do drugs. The ramblings of a mad slime. Because I'm a lime, and I'm so fine. sometimes I like to rhyme. I just don't seem to have the time. If I had more time, I'd probably use it for thinking. If I could have anything I want, I would probably have more time for thinking. Definitely more time for thinking. All right, that seems good enough to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I am an advocate of true equality. So where would we be without testosterone's other estrogen? We should really be talking about this too. Anyway, estrogen. Wait, estrogen, the hormone that keeps skin glowing, mood stable, and bones from snapping like breadsticks. And yes, stress wrecks it up too. The doctor's in. Let's begin. Okay. All right. Let's talk about estrogen. People often think estrogen is just about fertility, but that's selling it way too short. Estrogen is like a multi tool for your body and brain. It helps regulate serotonin. That's your mood stabilizer, the thing that keeps you from feeling like you're on well, it helps regulate serotonin, and that's your mood stabilizer, the thing that keeps you from feeling like you're on an emotional roller coaster. It protects your bones, your skin, your heart. It keeps your metabolism humming and supports memory and learning. And yes, it helps with intimacy and libido, but it's just as important for things like sleep quality, energy levels, and staying mentally sharp. So, when estrogen is in balance, you feel steady. When it's not, everything just feels off. And not just physically either, but emotionally too. hmm Now, just like testosterone, estrogen takes a major hit when stress is out of control. High cortisol throws your estrogen level High cortisol throws your estrogen levels into chaos. In younger women, that might mean levels that bounce all over the place, leading to mood swings, fatigue, or panic attacks that come out of nowhere. They happen. During during perimenopause or postpartum, the swings get even more intense. And postmenopause, well, low estrogen can leave you with poor sleep, low energy, anxiety, and that foggy head feeling that just won't go away. Mm, hmm If you've ever thought about why you feel so off, lady, if no wait, if you've ever thought about why you feel so off lately, this could be the answer. Drop a heart in the chat or comments if you've noticed stress messing with your mood, sleep, or energy. I'm betting it's a lot. Hmm. And uh, and here's what makes estrogen imbalance so sneaky. Unlike testosterone, where the signs can feel more obvious, like losing muscle or energy, estrogen's impact can feel like everything is just a little bit harder. You might feel more anxious, more easily overwhelmed. Your skin and hair don't feel the same. You gain weight in places you didn't know you had before. Your memory gets patchy, and you might start blaming yourself, thinking that you are just not handling life well anymore. But again, it's about biology. Stress plus modern life equals a hormonal environment that your body was never designed for. When we understand how stress breaks down estrogen balance, we stop beating ourselves up and we start focusing on fixing the real problem. You know, rebuilding that balance from the inside out. Oops, sorry. Questions, comments, concerns. Secret interests. Yeah, because there's always one. Yep, there's always one or another. Maybe I should be back on Twitch. The YouTube does not seem to be doing me no favors. And it's the algorithm. It is what it is. Or maybe it's just Thursday. It's always Thursdays. And you just gotta stick to something and go with it. Go with the flow, artichoke. Oh, thank goodness I am recording. Yeah, maybe next time I'll just do it on Twitch. Okay, I think that's enough time. Ooh, loving it. Okay. All right. Well, ever feel like your brain's a potato? Oh wait, hang on. I could do that better. Ever feel like your brain's a potato? Welcome to Low Hormone Brain, where motivation goes to die. Rest in peace. Let's get it back. Let's try and bring it back to life like Frankenstein's monster. The doctor's in. Let's begin. Okay, so, all right. Has been examined, and well, oh wow. Here's something a lot of people don't realize: testosterone and estrogen aren't just body hormones; they're brain fuel. They're neurosteroids, meaning they directly affect how your brain works. Testosterone boosts dopamine, which is your motivation, drive, reward chemical. That's what gives you that I want this, I'm going for it, and I'm enjoying the goddamn win kind of feeling. Estrogen supports serotonin, which is your mood stabilizer. It's what helps you feel calm, steady, and emotionally resilient. So low hormones equals low neurotransmitters. With low testosterone, your dopamine tanks, you feel unmotivated. Things that used to excite you don't. They don't seem to like us. Okay. Things that used to excite you, they no longer light that spark for you anymore. You might start thinking why you feel so numb and why you can't seem to care about anything anymore. That's low dopamine. With low estrogen, your serotonin drops. Your mood gets fragile, you feel anxious, overwhelmed, your brain is fogged up, sleep quality falls apart, and suddenly, small stresses feel like huge explosions. More like landmines. You're ready to blow at any moment. So, really, if you ever felt like your brain's running on empty, like you just get up and go, it just completely left your body. Anyway, no. Ugh, let me redo that again. No, that did not come out right. That sounded better in my head. Basically, if you ever feel like your brain is running on empty, drop a lightning bolt down in the comment section. You know, I'm kind of wondering how everyone else is doing with this. The good news is that once you address the root cause, the stress, hormone balance, and lifestyle, you can get that motivation back. Because this isn't about pushing through or pretending everything is fine. It's about understanding the science behind how you feel so you can actually fix it. Questions, comments, concerns, odd comments? I don't know. Ah, almost out of water. I should probably put AC on, but then that would just turn me into a crystal cube. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Nah, I could probably do something like that a little bit later. Yeah. No, no, I think I figured that out. Okay. Here we go. Good news! You don't have to stay tired and messed up forever. Bad news, there's no magic pill for it. So, let's talk about fixes. The doctor's in. Let's begin. First things first. Know your numbers. If you're feeling off, don't just guess. A simple blood panel can tell you a lot. It can tell you your free it can tell you your free and total testosterone. Wow. It can tell you your free and total testosterone levels, estradiol levels, cortisol, DHEA, and SHBG levels. So, if you want the full picture, saliva and urine tests can track how these levels shift throughout the day. I mean, you probably should get these tests. Like, you wouldn't ignore a warning light on your car, right? Right? Well, it's the same deal with your body. Get the data so you can actually do something about it. And, oh, okay, cool. And here's where the real magic happens. We have to lower the baseline stress because until we do, your body's going to stay stuck in the cortisol overload mode. Stresso modo overdrive. I like doing that. So, what happens? So, okay. So, what helps exactly to reduce chronic stress? Well, it's deep sleep. So, try to aim for that 7 to 9 hours and protect it like it's gold. Strength training, because your body loves it. Breath work, cold plunges, saunas, as these activities reset your stress responses. Also, digital detox, because constant notifications aren't helping anyone, and there's a reason why it's called doom scrolling. So, it's better to make real social connection, the kind where you can actually feel seen. On this note, what's one thing you could do this week to lower your stress? Drop it in the chat or comments down below. Let's get some momentum going here. And once stress is under control, we can help our hormones get back to normal. That includes lifting heavy things. That includes lifting heavy things as your body was built for it. And yes, you should pick things up and put them down. Eat healthy fats and enough protein. So, think eggs, steak, avocado, and olive oil. Uh, get your zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D3, so can't forget the sunshine, as they're all essential for hormone production. Oh, yeah, definitely cut out the seed oil, sugar binges, and all the alcohol, because those wreck hormone balance. Surprise, surprise, I know. And of course, avoid the plastics, fake fragrances. Avoid the plastics, fake fragrances. Avoid the plastic, fake fragrances, pesticides, and any cheap, ultra processed junk wherever you can. Honestly, this isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. Every small change helps shift your biology. Every small change helps shift your biology in the right direction. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lastly, lastly, sometimes lifestyle alone isn't enough, and that's okay. That's where medical support comes in, and this involves testosterone replacement therapy for men, bioidentical hormone therapy, BHRT, for women. Of course, please talk to your doctor first. Also, there are supplements that have some solid science. You have ashwagandha. I'm probably going to mess these names up. Please forgive me. Ashwagandha, Tungata Ali, Maca, creatine, and boron. These can help, but they're not magic bullets. So, again, if you're thinking about medical treatment or new supplements, work with your doctor or a provider who actually knows hormones. The goal is balance, not guesswork. So, this is the roadmap. Test, reset, rebuild. Again, this isn't about being perfect. It's about getting your biology working for you, not against you. So, you can finally feel like, well, yourself again. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. All right, I think that I just finished that up pretty nicely. You know, these are pretty fun every now and then. I should probably have a top 10 list after this, though. Oh, yes, I should. Get a lot of content. Oh, well, that's it. Well, that's the end of it. I think next time I would probably do... sorry, chat, that I was not able to really get that taken care of. I really should have. Yeah, it's a bummer, but I'm gonna just... I'll try and see if I can fix that a little bit later. There's always a fix to these things. But I had a lot of fun doing this. A lot of fun chatting. It's a process. This is for the long haul. You get to do... You learn a thing or two. Try and find the right time, because... Jeez Louise, the timing. Oy vey. And I just figured out A/B testing. Well, not figured out in terms of setting it up. Now, the next part is actually learning how to read A/B testing. So, yeah. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed any of this so far, as well as check out all my other videos regarding the mental health. I do play games on Twitch. Of course, I'm trying to keep something separate. You know, games one place. The YouTube is this. Eventually, maybe have a channel on YouTube that does just strictly involve the games. Be like the typical VTuber. Because sometimes it's nice to just chillax and just do whatever. Though at the same time, I like learning a thing or two and sharing it with other people, relaying the information. You know, someone can learn a thing or two, make a difference in someone else's life. Takes time, though. Anyway, thank you for watching. The doctor is out. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to... No. Fade to black. Fade to black, damn it! Okay, not screwing around. That did not play out well. Anyway, later.